everyone! Remakes, am I right? Companies love to crank these out nowadays, and Nintendo is no different, with Wii U ports running rampant and third parties recreating their old experiences with the handheld juggernaut. So I figured it was about time I sat down and think about what kind of games I want to see remade on the Nintendo Switch. With the rise of the Xenoblade Chronicles series and the success of the sequel on the Switch, this means a new game will surely sell. What if I told you there was more than just Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2? What if I told you there was another doomed to rot in the depths of hell, aka the Wii U library? Enter Xenoblade Chronicles X. From what I know, this game plays slightly different from the other two, and is considered the black sheep, if you will. But I think a lot of fans are willing to give it a try, especially those who are Gundam fanatics. And why not give them the chance to play it, since the only way to play it right now is on a dinosaur. Since it's so different from the game we already have on the Switch, but it's still similar in style to Xenoblade, considering it's part of the same series, why not port it from the Wii U, since those ports seem to be fairly cheap in comparison. Think about it, Kid Icarus Uprising, an amazing game doomed to a console which just couldn't handle it properly. I'm not bashing on the 3DS, but it isn't the greatest at running shooters like this. I feel having it on the Switch with better controls, similar in style to Splatoon 2, would be amazing and could sell really well. However, unlike Xenoblade, this would take a lot more work than just simply dumping it on the Switch without gamepad gameplay. There's a lot they could add in to make this title even greater, such as improved online, with different online modes and leaderboards, amiibo support, and new figures which grant new weapons, new power-ups, and new idols, replacing the QR support from the 3DS version. There are a few complications with making this port, however, such as potential new levels having new audio, and with Veridi's original actress not reprising her role for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, this could mean a new one. The one we did have in Ultimate would have to re-record all the original lines from the 3DS game. Sadly, Sakurai has addressed his concerns with this port and has stated, as a game in general, it's rich in content and enjoyable, and people have even asked for a modern port. However, I don't think this will be possible. So rip that idea, I guess. Earthbound Beginnings. It's a game, alright. It's pretty good. Definitely hasn't aged too well. The creator of the Mother series has said the franchise ended on a high note with Mother 3. While fans do disagree, the statement doesn't necessarily mean he is against remakes. Out of all the NES games, this one seems most unlikely to appear on NES Online. This remake could use the art style Lucas and Ness have in the Super Smash Bros. Series. Among this, perhaps it could feature new party members, new PSI powers, which would shake up the game a little bit, but it would still feel like an Earthbound game. Fire Emblem, The Binding Blade. Yes, Roy's our boy. Most Smash fans are aware of Roy. Sadly, not many got to experience his game back in the day, so why not remake it? Since the Fire Emblem games seem to be selling like hotcakes these days, I do think a lot of people would really want to play this old game, updated with Roy's new designs for the other characters, and HD graphics. And why not throw the Blazing Blade in there too to make a double pack? That would be really cool, I think. But hey, that's just what I think about these remakes. So there you have some of my thoughts on what I think should be remade on the Nintendo Switch. Or the 3DS, because that seems to be where the remakes are heading.